Sonic fans are freaks, but I'm here to absolve them of their sins. You guys sent me your craziest Sonic confessions, which I'll be blindly reacting to. I drew Maria a questionable amount? What is your problem? And if you would like the chance to confess your sins, press that subscribe button and keep an eye on that community tab, just like I'll be keeping an eye on some of you after these confessions. Forgive me, Sonic, for I have sinned. I posted Sonic ship art on my Facebook account, mostly Shadow X Amy. Oh, you're one of those people. Okay. And I forgot that I was Facebook friends with the pastor of my church until his wife posted a comment on one of the more spicy pieces of artwork. What were you posting on your Facebook? Why are you posting like Shadow X Amy like getting it on type artwork, bro? Are they like making out? Is there like more to the fray? On one hand, if you were a teenager or whatever, I wouldn't bat an eye, whatever, but I know Sonic fans. I know some of you guys are mid to late 20s still posting this type of stuff on your like Twitter pages. Growing up, I used to go to like a youth group, and this one girl, I ended up adding her on like PSN back in the day, and she would always send me like Naruto X Sasuke art, and I would just kind of go along with it like, okay. When I was younger, I used to think Knuckles was a dog. Because it looked like he barked in the Sonic Adventure 2 intro. Dog, Knuckles was barking. He was ISO speeding all over the freaking intro. I then ended up telling my friends that I found out Knuckles was actually a dog. And one of them corrected me saying that he was an echidna. We got into a huge fight over if Knuckles was a dog or an echidna, which ultimately ended up with us not being friends anymore. I blame Knuckles barking in SA2 for my ruined friendship. Lives are being lost, friendships are being destroyed over like this Knuckles debate. Holy crap. Honestly, you know what? You have to respect the dedication. Even though you were wrong, the fact you're willing to die on that hill is kind of admirable. Maybe there was more happening with the friendship, and like your other friend used it as like an excuse to stop being your friend. You know, maybe he was just sick and tired of all the Sonic talk. Maybe, you know, he reached his limit. All I know is after that argument, like Knuckles, neither of you guys were chuckling. Sorry, let's move on. I made a life-size Blaze doll, and my small cousin found it and got scared and almost cried. Sorry, what? I don't think she ever wants to enter our house again because of it. Whoops. No. Can we go back to the life-size Blaze doll? Are you not gonna go like any further into that? I kind of want to see a picture of it, if I'm being honest. I want to see what it looks like. Did you make it with like real bones? On Etsy, there was like a life-size Vanilla the Rabbit doll, and every bone in my body was holding me back from like frame one purchasing this. Listen, I don't want to know what you do with that doll, but you know, the fact that it's life-sized, I'm impressed. I can't exactly knock the hustle. When I was younger and just getting into Sonic, I mistakenly believed that Shadow and Silver were in a relationship. Not sure how I came to that conclusion. It wasn't until Sonic 06 when I saw Shadow roundhouse kick Silver in the back of the head that I realized I had completely misunderstood their relationship. Brother, you can watch any old like Shadow 759 or like Mardiculous video and you'll realize that, listen, those two have tension together. Like, I know I probably shouldn't be saying this, you know, in these holy lands. I think those two should Now, I don't know how they'd actually do it. But listen, I can already see like the dynamic now, you know, Shadow's like the tsundere, the mysterious background and stuff. And then Silver's like the sweet boy. Once you get to know him, you unravel his trauma. And then, you know, he's like cucking his like cat girlfriend. Let Knuckles have Rouge and then give Shadow Silver. And then Blaze, she already like goes out into like a thing of flames. So like, it doesn't matter. I flushed my Sonic figure down the toilet because I was bored. Bro! Okay, no, there's actually a crazy Wallace story here. So one morning, Mr. Prower goes to use the bathroom to take care of business. But when he goes to flush the toilet, it doesn't do it. It doesn't work. So he drains the toilet and ends up unscrewing the bottom of it and takes a peek. And he notices a little green figure. Let's rewind to the night prior. You know, young baby Wallace, he's in the bathtub playing with his toys. And at some point in this little make-believe session, there's a dramatic send-off to one of the characters being a dollar store transformer. So, you know, I flushed him down the toilet, really made sure to get him in there, and then left him as is for, you know, whoever else to deal with. So fast forward, I'm summoned to the bathroom and I see, you know, this transformer in there. Now, the issue was my dad's hands were too big. So they ended up giving young Wallace some little prongs where I had to go digging for this transformer. Regardless, I live to tell the tale. So moral of the story, you did it because you were bored? I was doing it for the plot. We're not the same. I remember when I was like 5 or 6, I always loved to watch those full movie videos that was just all the cutscenes put together. But anyway, watching those, I decided to do my own silly fan art of the blue guy. Oh, you know, I respect that. Wanna guess what it was that I'd like to draw of him? His death, other characters' death, or cringe moments. I remember crystal clear a drawing of Sonic being shot by Mephiles right through the chest with blood going out in space, and made it into a comic with him falling somewhere and all his friends getting upset. A young meat canyon's being born here, bro. I remember drawing Sonic being by a lyric with the debris crushing him. I drew Maria a questionable amount lying in blood with Shadow watching from afar. What is your problem? Now I know why my mom was always puzzled and very confused when I proudly showed them to her and my sisters. I was a very unique artist, even at a young age. Yeah, that's one way to put it, buddy. I wouldn't be surprised if you were telling people not to come to school. Like, I'm just curious to know, like, what kind of art are you making now? I just know you're gonna be one of the people giving like a standing ovation in the Sonic movie when Maria gets shot. So, you know what? I'm happy for you, but man, I get why this is called possibly on a watch list. I sold Project S&T's OC a while back. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. I used to watch her like Sonic OC animations back in the day where she'd like animate over iCarly. I thought it was the best OC ever at some point, so I stole it. And no joke, added a scar on her and changed her outfit color. That was it. I didn't change the name, the backstory, just that. Hey man, I'm no better. I would literally just recolor like Shadow the Hedgehog and be like, yeah, nope, that's Wallace the Hedgehog right there. I just think it's so funny the fact that you steal from like another YouTuber. It's not even like another Sonic character. You steal from another like person. And if AI is already doing it, like you're doing it, but with like extra steps. And I think that's kind of admirable in this day and age. So good for you. Keep stealing. A few years back, I bought a Sonic onesie for Halloween and wanted to get my money's worth. I'm a musician and attended my college's open mic night every so often. So I decided to go in character, crafting intricate lore about Sonic being depressed after his wife Karen divorced. Dog, I know like 3 people who have this bit. I would then do karaoke, matching the songs to his current emotional state and period of the divorce. I did a depression arc where I sang Hurt by 9 Inch Nails and Creep, like by Radiohead, and an anger arc where I sang Deftones and MCR. Months later, I played one of my very first shows at a bar in town and was recognized not for my music, but for being the guy in the Sonic costume. All I'm saying is I feel like your set list would have benefited if you did a cover of Break Stuff by Limp Bizkit. I feel like that really adds to the anger of you know what Sonic would be going through after a divorce. But yeah, no, I guess that's like I'm forever gonna be known as the quarter lyric guy. The cutscene at the end of Sonic Adventure 2 where Sonic and Shadow are about to turn super is what taught me how to off when I was 16. That's what did it? Brother, Sonic Adventure 2 taught me like how to ice skate. I would copy like Shadow's run cycle to ice skate. Meanwhile, it was teaching you how to J-O? Oh my. And you know what? I hate too that I know exactly like which scene they're talking about. They're talking about those scene where like they're clenching their hands. Like that specific part. I can't forgive you for that one. To the Shadow Realm you go. My confession is that I love Shadow the Hedgehog in the most unholy of ways. I genuinely have found him more sexually attractive than anything living or dead, man, woman, or person. When I was 8, I realized my type because of him. But now that I'm 18, I've realized he's just is the man I desire. Honestly, in retrospect, I've never romantically, I must stress, romantically loved someone more than him. What I'd give to let him relax after a long day, rub his shoulders, and cook him his favorite meal. Okay, that's kind of cute. Even if this love does not last forever, the happiness he brought me is only rivaled by my late childhood cat. That is a weird thing to bring up all of a sudden. TLDR, I want his babies. I'd serenade him with Bad Romance by Lady Gaga. I am cringe, but I am free. Okay, the only thing I'd take away from this, you're gonna serenade him with bad romance? I mean, I kind of get it, but take one from the karaoke Sonic guy. Do a 9 Inch Nails. Do 9 Inch Nails closer. I feel like the lyrics fit to Shadow. Oh man, I gotta find me someone who loves me this much, but I also feel like they'd be put on a watch list. I used to kiss a pic of Scourge the Hedgehog that I had printed out and put on my wall every day before I left the house. It was the pic where he's pointing at the camera and smirking. You like a bad boy. You like him a little naughty. I remember like back in the day in like 2011 on Flipnote, this one user would always make these really well animated music videos of like Scourge, and I think their name was literally like Scourge's best buddy. I think last I heard of them, they became like a tattoo artist. All the girlies are always like fawning over Shadow and like Tails for some weird reason. Some of y'all, you know, do jail time. Not enough people are fawning over Scourge. He's the villain. He's a bad boy. Literally a green Sonic with a leather jacket. A leather jacket. He's like more edgy than Shadow. How can you not like that? As to you kissing his face, listen, whatever gets you through the day. We all have our vices. Yours just happens to be kissing pictures of Sonic characters. So you know what? All the power to you. I would 100% sleep with Pistol Pete. I already know who this is. Every time he does his signature pistol fingers, I think how perfect his fingers would feel. I feel like he has just the right amount of sex appeal with that UK flag vest and confidence. I would love to have a ride on his Van Dyke, if you know what I mean. He genuinely could ruin my life while satisfying my daddy issues. I would gladly let him. I think this is out of my pay grade. I just remember seeing that one tweet when the Knuckles show came out of just someone posting a picture of Pistol Pete. The caption was just dripping. Man, if this taught me anything, forgiveness isn't enough. Y'all need therapy. If you'd like to see a part 2, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you to Mavarooniee Cosplays for organizing all these answers, and thank you to MeliDrawsalot for the outfit asset. We actually made it for another VTuber, but you know what? They put it out publicly, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Okay, bye.